Hey, what's going on, everyone? Adam C here. So you can obviously see that I got a new background. This is an Aqua Decor Slim model for my 220. There was two reasons really that I was looking to get a new background. The first being my previous background was Universal Rocks, and I'd had it in here for 18 months, and I was just ready for something different. There's nothing wrong with that background at all. I really liked it. It did its job for what I got it for. The other reason that I wanted to get a new background is that even though I love the Universal Rocks background, that was the Texas wall, and that's their version, what it's called, and it stuck out quite far from the back of the tank, so I was losing quite a bit of tank space. And with some of these Predator haps, getting up near the 10-inch range, I needed, every gallon of water that I could get for swimming space. So the Universal Rocks background stuck out about 7.5 inches in the thickest spot. This slim model here sticks out maybe 3 inches at most at the thickest spot, and I think if I wanted to, I could probably even push it in further than that. I just wanted to leave some room for water circulation behind it. So let's take a quick look at it here. See, it's got really nice detail to it. Nice coloration. And that's what I was looking for. I wanted the detail, but I didn't want it to take up too much of my tank space. So this kind of met both of those criteria for me. Step back a minute. So my intakes are behind the background. I wanted to make sure I kept everything as hidden as possible. I still kept my heaters and power heads on the outside, but my 3 filter intakes are all behind the background. You can see in spaces that are kind of concealed, I drilled some smaller holes to kind of aid in water circulation. You can see back in there, those are 1-inch holes. So far it's done great. You can see there's still plenty of circulation with my filters, so plenty of water's getting back there for circulation, no problem there. So we can get in a bit closer for another quick walkthrough. It's got a lot of nice coloration to it. It really looks worn in a good way. You can see it's got some browns and some darker greens that almost look like an algae color. Like I said, quite a bit of definition to it, so I'm really happy with it. It only took me about 10 minutes to put this in the tank. The large portion of the work to get this in here was getting the previous background out. That thing was really an animal to get out of here. Everything else went pretty smoothly. The fish were out of the tank a little bit longer than I had hoped, just due to how long it took me to get the other background out. So I had 3 or 4 of them that I actually was concerned that they weren't going to make it. They were struggling a bit, but I was talking with the IFG, Inquisitive Fish Guy 71, and he gave me some tips that I wasn't really thinking about. Said, work on improving your aeration on there. And so what I did is I lowered my water level to where my filter, returns were making the water splash, making a little more waves at the top, and the fish bounced back in a matter of a couple hours. Didn't lose any of them. Everybody's doing great now. And I've raised my water level back at the normal range, and they're all doing good. So I think it was just a combination of, I replaced 100% of the water to put this background in because I emptied it out. So between, replacing all the water and having them, in buckets for a matter of about 3 hours, the combination of the stress and the whole situation just took a toll on them, but they all came back fine, so I'm thrilled with that. So let's take a quick look at the side here. You can see what I'm talking about, how it takes up significantly less tank space. There's the edge of it. That's the thickest portion right here. And that's only taken up about 3 inches at the most. At the most. And again, I could probably shove that in an inch or two if I wanted to. So, you can see, really thin. Really thin, but still giving you that definition that you may be looking for in a background. I know that's certainly what I was looking for. Let's make sure everyone gets a good shot of it. I want to give a special thanks to the IFG for this one. In watching some of his previous videos when he got his Aqua Decor background, he gave me the tips, drilling a few holes in it for water circulation, and just was able to comment on the quality of the product, since he already had one. So he was certainly a big help in steering me this direction. I'm certainly glad he did. So if any of you guys are interested, I will put the link to Aqua Decor's website in the description. Just shoot them an email, give them a call. I think email is probably best. They can answer any questions you got. If you have questions about pricing or whatever, these things are pretty much custom made, so what may have been my price may be a little bit different for you depending on your setup or what you're looking to do. So if you guys have questions on pricing, I probably wouldn't be able to help you a ton just because these are all custom for you. So I'd certainly encourage you to check out their website, and you can see there's so many different types and styles to choose from. So let me know what you guys think. I'm happy with how it turned out, and I plan on leaving this one in here for quite a while. Thanks, guys.